So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Thompson from the gun. He'll throw. Being chased out left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Rosas now to kick this one away. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Howard. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive
Oh my God, he just came back from injury.
In this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Dumbass shit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
Man, I need in the middle back, man.
On the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Try his ass again. Fuck that shit.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right.
What the fuck?
Shot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both
good
coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got a man on the right sideline.
That's how you throw, boy.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing here, Trubisky. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage.
I didn't mind killing my fucking line like that.
Yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Trubisky. It's caught. Mitchell. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3
thus
far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
A dozen plays on that drive.
I'm going to need to learn how for this shit.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the
Let the man step on 3 niggas.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
I'm motherfucking wild, man.
They'll try and get this one game going. This is Barkley. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Good tackle, boy.
Nice run.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like they were getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Barkley. Always got some breathing room. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are in for 6. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A first down carry for Barkley. Has some space here. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup.
That's a motherfucking line play.
2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of
he's sticking
them.
the wrong way.
Down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Oh my God, man.
Oh. Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that one incomplete. Trying to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. Left side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. They go play action. Trubisky. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they turn it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bears on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
This nigga dropped the ball.
If he can hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth
God
down.
damn.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at
shit's so
Tennessee.
damn
We didn't
dumb,
mention the
man.
other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew.
Oh, I don't trust this nigga neither. He's gonna drop that motherfucker
Next
too.
time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real through.
Damn.
Cold-blooded.
He's dropping the fucking ball,
The
nigga.
time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gotta go.
Trubisky to throw again. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, 36 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Parkey adds the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. And New York set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And
Come on, man. Get my motherfucking buyout back.
4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it.
He supposed to giving this nigga yards.
Keep possession of the ball.
Damn.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Oh my God, bruh.
Down shot. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a good set of downs. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football. And this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. It's Barkley on the counter.
Look at him stop running, bro.
7 this time. It's a gain of 5. And it'll bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land.
Oh, yeah, I get my motherfucking ball back.
There might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run with Barkley.
Hit that nigga. Let's go, man.
Short as they stop him on 4th down. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky.
So I can't even move out there.
Down he goes. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Gotta go.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Oh, my God.
He's taken down. Olivier in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Damn, I caught this timeout.
And we're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And they hit him As he throws, this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. Way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's an easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
Let's go! Blue lining! Blue lining!
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. But now the Bears going to sit.
Oh, my God. You got this shit.
As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now it's Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. The pitch goes to Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right?